Ever since I've been playing football, throughout all my trainings and matches, I've always been afraid of the word fear. That almost make me give up on my football career, and sometimes you just have to let people know that fear is on break. Fear is a natural part of growth, especially in competitive sports like football. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of making mistakes, fear of not being good enough. The key is the key is not to eliminate fear entirely, but to learn how to manage your time and use it to your advantage. To eliminate this fear in you, there are some 5 steps you have to take, like identifying your fear. Know the source of your fear. For me now, some people, if they play in front of crowd, they are always afraid playing in front of crowd. But someone like me, I don't care how many people I'm playing in front of. Even most times I play in front of people I don't know. So so far I'm playing at my own will, and I'm not forced to come and play this sport. I fell in love in this sport naturally. Yes, I think I started playing this football right from childhood, and like around 5 years, 4 years, 6 years old. I think I just fell in love with the sport. Just a little kid running after the ball, having fun, and since then I've always played street football up to the moment I am right now. Like I fell in love with this sport right from a kid, playing the sport, playing football right from the street up to the moment I am right now. No one forced me to play this football, and in as much as I'm playing this football as my will from my own with my own free time, and the aim is to be a professional footballer. I don't care how many people are watching me. So far I'm playing at my own pace, and I can improve on my game with this sport. The thing is that I'm playing as a right back, and there are two defenders. If I play with them, no matter how many people are watching me, most of my teammates, my enemies, even my enemies, my families, my friends, if they are watching me play, as long as I'm playing with these two center backs in the school team I'm training for, the two center backs, even if I'm to make a mistake, they correct me because they have more experience than me. They correct me and put me to the right path, and I learn from them, play well, and at the end of the day, I try to improve my game. The second one is shifting your mindset. If you have the mindset of impressing some people, I don't think you can ever make it. But if you shift your mindset from impressing some people to growing yourself, growth is the let me say growth is the steering of success. Because if you have the intention of growing from the way you are right now, you have to grow to the next level. the the hungerness to improve more on your game will be there. Because some people, I have lots of people who are playing football just for fun. But as I am, I don't think I really relate with people, because because as I am, I don't have much people who are willing to play professional football. Even at home where I am right now, most of my friends were which we used to play football together before I gained admission into my university. Most of them are not playing football right now. Again, if you have the mindset of impressing ladies, impressing your friends, you can grow. But if you have the passion to become a professional footballer, you have the passion to grow, to become a professional footballer. No matter what people say, no matter what people say, your mindset will only focus on growing as a footballer, not as someone who wants to play this for fun. Playing football has to only always be on your mind. You have to focus on improving your game, because Cristiano Ronaldo said something. Cristiano Ronaldo said something some other time. He said it's not about money, it's about passion. Because Cristiano Ronaldo doing big things, scoring 99 goals for Portugal at the age of 40 is never a joke. And is I think is the highest goal scorers in international records. And even at the club side, he's the player with the highest goal scored for both clubs and countries. And he scored more goals after reaching the age of 30, more than when he was below the age of 40, because he has the mindset. Cristiano Ronaldo is the richest athlete, even the highest paid athlete in the world. For him to be saying it's not about the money, it's about the mindset. See Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen rejected a daily salary of 160 million naira just from Al Hilal, just to stay in Europe. He spent the last season at Galatasaray on loan from Napoli. From Napoli, I think he's supposed to join Chelsea, but Chelsea said they won't meet his salary wages, so he turned to Galatasaray, and from there he performed even beyond expectation, as people expected. See Nuno Mendes, he logged in Lamine Yamal, Mo Salah, and also Saka from Arsenal. He played against Saka and in the Champions League semi-final against Arsenal for PSG, which they won, and he played against Lamine Yamal in the Euro 2024 final for Spain against Portugal, which they won 5-4 on penalties, and he played against Mo Salah in the quarter final of the UEFA Champions League. So in the space of like 2 weeks, he won the UEFA Champions League and also he won the UEFA Champions League and also the UEFA Nations League. Aside together with Cristiano Ronaldo, his teammate Vitinha, and I think Vitinha and is the other midfielder. I don't remember his name. They both have the mindset of growing as an individual, as a professional footballer. They value the growth of a footballer over money. So that's why they are striving as one of the left backs. And Nuno Mendes even won the player of the match yesterday. I saw a post on Instagram, on Facebook, that he was sleeping on their way to the stadium and he woke up to give a man of the match performance. Another one is preparing ahead of your time and preparing relentlessly. If you are someone like me, if you are not a professional yet, but you are willing to go professional, so irrespective of your time, try to manage your time. As someone like me, as a student, and someone who is willing to go pro, and a video editor, a YouTuber, and I try to manage my time. I train almost every week, like 3 times in a week. I train 3 times in a week just to be ready for anything that came up. Like I train, I I only I really miss training, and for that I play in my department. I play in the school league and I train with the school team. Even as I am right now at home during the holidays, I do train on everything on my body part, my explosive, my agility, my ball work, and my let's say my speed. I do train on everything because I know opportunities can come at any time. So to be able to be prepared for any opportunity that came, I have to prepare ahead and prepare effortlessly, prepare relentlessly, because there is this friend of mine that we do train together. Even we trained like we trained early in the morning, like 6:30 to 10 a.m. on weekends. If we don't have matches, we trained on 6:30 to 10 a.m. in the morning. We trained together in the school team. We played together in the school league. We played together at the department, and so we never give up because we know the time is coming when we'll be there, and no one will be there for us. We will only be there for ourselves, and preparing right now will only be useful for us after making it there as a professional. So everything we are doing now is just like we are cooking, so we'll be reaping the fruit of our labor after making that a professional. Confidence starts from preparation, because if you prepare as you are preparing on your own, the confidence you'll be gaining will be imbibing in you. And because I want to have more confidence in myself, so that's why I trained train train myself, train alone, train on my mindset, train on my weak foot, train on my shooting, train on my speed and everything to gain confidence playing with others. And I hope this work for me. The last one is take action despite fear. Even if you are afraid of something, you have to take action, because if you are someone who doesn't take action because you are afraid of what people will say, the confidence not to go out there to show what you are made of can this can put you in darkness forever. Irrespective of what people will say, the fear of people judging you, the fear of making mistakes, if you don't go out there to do it, how will you correct that mistake? How will you be able to make that mistake, to learn from that mistake? So I think with that, another one is celebrate progress. Celebrate progress. Even if it is a small progress in your game or your playing style, try to celebrate it. Because as you celebrate that small progress, you'll be willing to work hard more so that you can celebrate more progresses. So that's it. If you love this video, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in my next one.